Good evening again, beautiful women. First of all, I really want to thank Frank and Janae for allowing me to share tonight. I am Heleen. I'm a 24 years tax law student. But today something special happened because I had my first day at work as a tax lawyer. So it was very exciting. It was really nice. And I actually wanted to start with a question tonight. Who in here does love summer? Yeah! Everyone, right? I love this summer like so much. I love it to be like in the sun and feel the sun in my face, you know. But also the late nights that you can be still outside because it's still warm. You can drink something outside together. And I really love that. And the title of my sermon, it will be related to the summer. The title will be The Sun Obeys. Do you obey? So the sun is very special, right? It's a very special work of creation that God made. And what does the sun do? It gives life. It provides light. It gives warmth. It enables growth. It sustains the ecosystem, and it gives vitamin D as well. So actually, it's very essential to have the sun for our health, for our well-being as well. And the sun, it can be dangerous as well, sisters, right? So if you go sunning and you stay too long in the sun, you will get burned, right? It can cause harm. It can really hurt you. It can even give you long-term damage. If you get too close to the sun, even like if you would fly to the sun, it will be like you cannot survive that, right? It will be like that. But actually, God is very we can compare the things from the sun actually with God. Because God, He gives life. He is the source of everything. He is the source of life, of love, of truth, of healing, of purpose, of all those things. And every breath that we take is sustained by Him. So, but also a part of God what's very important to understand and where I want to talk about tonight is that God can also be dangerous when you misuse Him. God is holy and He is powerful. God, His presence is also very intense and holy. It's so holy that it's actually so holy like the sun, right? We needed Jesus to actually be able to interact with God because God is so holy and we are so unworthy to even talk to Him. So for example, like Moses, he spoke to God, but he couldn't even see His face, right? So I really want to start with my first point. It is fear God, know God. Fear God, know God. I want to go to Proverbs 9, verse 10. It's a short verse. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom." So actually, we need to know who God is and fear Him before we can do anything, before we can even think, right? It's the start of all wisdom. So actually, who is God? God, He is the fountain of life. He is the only source of existence. He is He is powerful. He has all the goodness, and there's nothing imperfect about Him. And also, He created the sun. So we cannot even come closer to God, to the sun, right? Imagine, He made the sun. He made the moon. He made the flower, the trees, everything that you can see. And also, what's very important to see of it as well. And I was very this lesson is totally for me, though, sisters. This lesson is for me. All of those things, the sun, the moon, they are all surrendered to God. They're all allowing Him to use Him. They are all allowing Him to use them just in the way that He pleases. So God, He is the fountain of life, right? He is the source of existence, power, goodness. He created everything. And they don't resist. The sun doesn't resist. But if we look at humanity, and if I look at my personal life, I'm made in God's image, but often I resist and I'm not obeying the things that God wants me to do. So actually, it's very important to understand both sides of God. We have to know the side of the lion from God and the side of the lamb. And why is it important, you may ask? Okay, let me first explain the lion and the lamb, because I see some confused faces over here. So God is a lamb because he's full of grace, he's full of mercy, he's full of love. And the other side of God is also a lion. He is righteous, he is holy, and he is just. So actually it's very important to know both sides, because we're living in a spiritual warfare, right? It's important. A lot of times what happened to me is that I think, oh, it's not that deep, like God loves me. If I make mistakes, yes, of course he loves me, but I also need to have a lot more respect for him. I need to be surrendered to his plan. And actually what I saw in myself as well is, and what you see nowadays, is that I lost the fear of God. And I can sometimes, even before I became a disciple, I believed science over the Bible. I trusted in science, in my own knowledge, in my own pride, in my own control. And all those things, they keep us away from God. And those are things that I can really struggle with. Like still as a disciple sister, like I really need to remember myself of it. It's because Satan all the time is like planting seeds in my heart. Like, oh, you don't need to take it so serious. It's fine, But I really have to fight it. So actually, I want to go to, hang in there with me, please. I want to go to my second point. Oh, wait, I wanted to ask a question, actually. Sisters, do you have a real image from God to fully trust him? So please write this down and ask yourself. So actually, it brings me to my second point. Surrender. God works through the obedience. So I want to read Exodus 31, verse 1 to 5. It says, I will start because I'm short in time, guys. It says, Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, See, I have called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. And I have filled him with the Spirit of God, in wisdom, in understanding, in knowledge, and all the manner of workmanship, to design artistic works, to work in gold, silver, and bronze. So actually what you see in here is Moses, he had a big thing that he has to do for God. He had to build his tabernacle. He has to build his holy presence. And God, he already prepared people to really make it. And that's what you read in here. God was already working on people's hearts. He was already giving people talents. He was already working in their lives. So Moses was completely surrendered to his plan, and he had a fear of God. So imagine that if Moses, he wouldn't listen to God, and he wouldn't fully surrender. What would happen? What would happen to the whole plan, right? What would happen is, like God couldn't really work through him if that would happen. And to close this off, I had a lot of more things to say, but anyways, I will go to the end. I wanted to end with three things to write down, 3 questions to write down. As a practical, please write it down, sisters. My question is, do you know God on a deep level? How much time do you spend talking with him? Not just to him, but with him. How much of yourself are you really surrendering to God? And I want to close off with this. Remember, the sun, the moon, the stars, they never resist God. It rises, it sets on his commands. The stars and the sun, they do not argue. They do exactly what he says. And They don't rebel. They completely listen to it. And all creations bow before the Lord. All creation bows before the Creator. So my question is, the Son obeys God. Do you? To God be all the glory.